here we are at the Taj Mahal in Agra, India, and I have to say I am just getting chills right now.
Oh my, yes, I have goosebumps. Feel my arm.
Okay, so let's just get a little background on this building to start off.
Let's.
So Shah Jahan was the 5th ruler of the Mughal dynasty. Starting his 3rd year, his favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal, died due to complications during childbirth of their 14th child.
14th child?
Yes. Deeply saddened, the emperor started planning the construction of a permanent resting place for his wife almost immediately. The result of this was the creation of what was called the luminous tomb in contemporary Mughal texts, better known as Taj Mahal.
Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal in Agra, where he took the throne in 1628. First conquered by Muslim invaders in the 11th century, the city had been transformed into a flourishing area of trade during Shah Jahan's rule. Being on the banks of Yamuna River allowed for easy access for water, and Agra earned the reputation as a riverfront garden city because of its well-planned gardens filled with flowering bushes and fruit-bearing trees in the 16th century. The white marble mausoleum is flanked on either side by identical buildings in red sandstone. One of these serves as a mosque, and the other, whose exact function is unknown, provides architectural balance.
That's very interesting, isn't it?
Yes, but even almost more intriguing is the interior. Let's head inside.
The interior floor plan of the Taj exhibits the Hashbashit's 8 levels principle,
Alluding to the 8 levels of paradise.
It has 8 halls and side rooms connected to the main space in a cross-axial plan.
The preferred design for Islamic architecture from the mid-15th century.
The center of the main chamber holds Mumtaz Mahal's intricately decorated marble cenotaph on a raised platform. The Emperor's cenotaph was laid down beside hers after he died 30 years later. Both are inside an octagon of carved white marble screens.
The coffins with their remains lie in the spaces directly beneath the cenotaphs.
All right, so I say we make our way into the gardens.
Oh my, of course. I've been waiting the whole day to see them.
So, stretching in front of the Taj Mahal is a monumental charbar garden.
Typically, a charbar was divided into 4 main quadrants, with a building such as a pavilion or a tomb along its central axis. When viewed from the main gateway today, the Taj Mahal appears to go against this norm, as it is not centrally placed within the garden, but rather located at the end of a complex that is backed by a river, such as was found in the other Mughal area pleasure gardens.
So, the garden incorporated waterways and fountains. This was a new type of gardening that was introduced by India's barber Shah Jahan's great-grandfather in the 16th century. Due to the passage of time and the great number of individuals who have changed the garden since its original construction, it is difficult to determine the original planting and layout scheme of the garden beds at the Taj.
From the get-go, the Taj was planned to be a building that would be remembered for its magnificence for ages to come, and to that end, the best material and skills were employed.
Shah Jahan made sure that the principles of Mughal architecture were incorporated into design throughout the building process.
So this is where we get into the romantic and endearing story of the Taj.
Yes, it is quite touching, isn't it?
Very sweet. When Mumtaz Mahal died at age 38 in 1631, the emperor was reported to have refused to engage in court festivities, postponed 2 of his son's weddings, and allegedly made frequent visits to his wife's temporary resting place in Bunapur, during the time it took for the building of the Taj to be completed.
So, it's stories like these that have led people to refer to the Taj Mahal as an architectural symbol of love in popular literature.
Yes, personally, that is a story that I want to stick to. But there are other theories. One suggests that the Taj is not a funeral monument, and that Shah Jahan may have built a similar structure even if his wife had not died.
Yes, and even some other people have thought that based on inscriptions in the emperor's love of thrones, that the Taj Mahal is a symbolic representation of a divine throne, the seat of God, on the Day of Judgment.
Well, and finally, a third view suggests that the monument was built to represent a replica of the House of Paradise. In the paradisiacal mansion theory, the Taj was something of a vanity project built to glorify the Mughal rule and the emperor himself.
Well, at any rate, it is certainly something that had never been seen before, and it is quite glorious.
Magnificent indeed.